What's up, everyone? It's Gabby Trades here, and welcome back to the channel. Well, TradFi is absolutely on fire, you guys. So why are Bitcoin and altcoins missing the rally? That is the question. But before we get rolling, you guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, welcome, and hit the small bell notification so you always get notified when I'm live here with you. Good morning, good morning. Yes, running a little late this morning. It is what it is. Let's have a look. Is the music all right? Actually, I'm gonna put the volume a little bit higher here on me and this a little bit lower here. That should be fine. Let's assess. Yeah, we're good. Good morning, everyone. So we have Trevor, Maro, the Happiness Hub, King Tony, Sanimir is here as well. We're kind of light today on people for some reason. So let me know where everyone is. Do I need to... Sanimir, can you go on Discord actually and put one more invite in the VIP chat so we make sure that everyone is attending? All right. And then we're gonna jump straight into it, actually. We're gonna just jump straight into it. So, yeah, the thing is, right? The thing is, we're making all-time highs almost every day, almost every week. The S&P 500, Dow, NASDAQ all hit all-time highs this week. Now, the rally has been led mainly by the large tech, so the majors and the AI-related names such as Apple and Nvidia. Nvidia absolutely outperformed. Apple is going crazy. Everything is pretty much nuts at the moment. The reason for that is, well, we're having few news coming up. We had 100 billion plan for investment for Nvidia just went absolutely insane in the AI sector. So yeah, we're having here that Market Watch is pretty much reporting that you know, analysts at Morgan Stanley are seeing that the markets might have a huge correction. The market might be at a risk of a correction if the Federal Reserve doesn't deliver the kind of promises, the kind of rate cuts that the investors are expecting. So like we discussed last week, you guys, like we discussed last week, the valuations are priced for perfection. We said that. What does that mean? Well, that means that the market is assuming that there is a strong growth and there are no surprises ahead. At the same time, if we look at the VIX has been rising as well. And what do we say, right? What do we say? When the VIX is rising, it doesn't really match up, right? It doesn't really match up. That is the fear gauge of Wall Street. So that is going to signal to you that investors are hedging and preparing for bigger market moves, which often happens at the, you know, the same time corrections occur. So we need to be very aware of that. And we had this mark on VIX, this level marked on VIX for quite a while. We can see how price continues to bounce from our level. Extremely important to keep a note of that. Continuing, gold. Gold hit a record silver at 14-year high. That's the strongest level in 14 years for silver. The market, the TradFi is completely exploding right now, you guys. Now, we have some analysts over here. Citigroup actually is expecting for the rally to extend into next year and into other commodities as well. So they're looking into copper, they're looking into aluminum that could potentially follow in 2026, which I'm also looking into as well. Over here, there is some highlights that forecasting is including for gold to reach up to like $4,000 per ounce, 3,800 up to $4,000 per ounce in the coming years, especially if inflation continues to be sticky as it is, especially if the dollar continues to weaken, and especially if the Fed is continuing to be dovish. So it is absolutely insane. And over here, actually, let's have a look together, because I'm pretty sure we mentioned yesterday that we have Fed Jay Powell actually speaking today. So Fed is speaking today. To be honest, when I was looking at this over the weekend, I did not see that. So I did see that other Feds are speaking, but I did not see that Fed Chair Powell is actually going to speak. Now, the question over here is going to be, is he going to pour cold water on the hotness that is happening over here? Is that going to happen? We need to be kind of watching for today and how this goes. Of course, we have the final GDP. We discussed that yesterday. We're not going to repeat core PCE. We know that's the preferred measure of inflation for the Fed. So what is he going to say today? So we're going to be looking for that. I think that's going to be interesting. All right, let's see who's in the chat again. Very quiet today, you guys. We only have 20 people. Make sure to like the video, you guys. Don't forget to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and check how many likes we have, but I'm gonna do that in a few minutes from now. So first, let's have a look at Bitcoin and what's been happening. Right, I didn't have too much time this morning to have a look. So again, basically, essentially, the thing that we're looking at over here is the daily support. Remember the daily support where we bounced off, perfect wick, perfect reaction. We were reacting up to around this level yesterday, which was the expected level for price. So basically, let's just again assess what is the level at 12,000K. Well, that's the previous all-time high from May, right? From 22nd of May. Right, 22nd of May, and then we had the level tested again on 9th of July before we broke it on 10th of July, basically. So it's a very real level, right? Resistance turned into support over here with these two taps, 3rd of August, 21st of August, and then subsequently 22nd of August. So now we're kind of at the same level we were months ago, which is fine, no stress. But the thing about this price action right now is, the question is this price done? Is this the bottom? Well, in my opinion, it's not. In my opinion, it's not the bottom, and I'm going to tell you why. So today, essentially, you did have some sort of a buy opportunity that presented with this 4-hour candle. In my opinion, up to like 112 or 113, exactly where price is right now. Because price might as well just roll over from here. It's very possible, right? It's very possible. So I'll tell you my two scenarios for Bitcoin, just taking things as they go. So we have presented our true week open over here. I think it matches with a 1-hour support point over here. This is with the indicators that I'm using, you guys, available for everyone to get the support and resistances. You know what to do in the description box. But basically, yeah, this is the 1-hour support and resistance over here that we're looking, which sort of happens to match by a hair with the true week open that we got. The true month open is down here though. So essentially yesterday, what I was trying to tell you is that I want for price to trade below the true month open. That is when I'm going to be more bullish, right? If price rejects, I'll be more bullish. Even if we don't take the liquidity on the 4-hour time frame, even if we don't do that, if we reject from the true month open and we start reversing, I would be inclined to be more bullish. But before we start doing that, before we start trading below, I'm not considering this move as a real move. I will consider this move as a rollover move until that point in time. The 4-hour liquidity is very important. I'm not going to say that I am no rolls up only. Up only. Didn't feel like either today. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Everything is happening in the TradFi and we're here for crypto and nothing is happening, and I'm honestly like bored. I'm honestly like bored out of my, ASS. So I'm just like, it is what it is. Like, I would be more excited if Bitcoin traded below 11K. I'd be more excited. But unfortunately, I'm not that excited. Can this price action come up? Absolutely. It could in fact. So this trade over here could take us up to again 115.2, 115, and then we can roll over again for another low. Absolutely possible, right? It's going to be very, very extended in my opinion. I kind of don't want to see that happening. It would be very extended in my opinion if it does happen. I'd rather prefer we just roll over right now. Right now. This is gonna match with what I think. Yes, good morning, everyone. I don't know how many people we have live. Should we check together? I honestly don't know. I'm getting a very low number this morning, but I get it, you guys, right? There's literally like, no, 37. Okay, so we have a little bit more than I thought. All right, listen. So you guys, make sure we have 22 likes. We need 37 likes over here. So that's how many? We have like 15 likes missing right now. So we need to adjust that. But let's discuss Bitcoin because that's very important. All right, cool. So we had a second test of the daily support over here. What did I say yesterday? I said, once we test, because we rejected, perfect rejection, the level was here. Remember, someone on Discord asked me, I think it was Jamie, and I think it was Jantine as well. She's my Leaford. She's in the chat as well. So Jantine and Jamie, both girls, asked me, what are your targets, Gabby, for this rejection potential? And I said, first one is going to be 13.4 approximately, which is this level, this resistance. That was one. And actually, this is what happened. So this was the second option, but this was option number one. So option number one played out. Option number one played out. Now, the thing that I didn't want to see, though, is price rejecting again, because that's just annoying. That's just price manipulating us big time. So this move up is going to be a manipulation move. Just FYI. This week, anything that moves up is an extension manipulation move. In my opinion. Can lose along the bottom on Toshi, blah, 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 20k size. Shall I take profit now? Short 888. These are questions that you need to be taking. You need to be asking on Discord, mate. Come on Discord, Toshi. Here, you come in the description box. You even have it in the chat box. It's up here in the chat. Where the hell is the chat box? Like down here. I've pinned the message. Join Discord, and we're gonna review the charts on Discord. Right? That's what we're gonna do. So make sure you do that, because it's not going to be only me. There's going to be other professional traders out there, which is a great plus. You always want to have a few opinions. Where's my coffee? It's not here. Anyway, screw it. I'm not going to go. Anyway, so this is the problem with Bitcoin, right? I am not basing my decision on the fact that we have the 4-hour liquidity. I just want to make that clear, right? I just want to make that clear. I'm not basing my decision on the 4-hour liquidity. I'm basing my decision on the fact that price hasn't reached the levels that it was supposed to reach before continuation up. Yes, hit the like. Make sure to leave also a comment after we do the live stream, you guys. I'm just still warming up right now. Honestly, I'm like, by the way, did I tell you guys that I'm going on holiday next week? I'm going to be in Canada, in Banff. So, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to update you on X mostly. I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 videos, but I don't think I'll be able to be live all the time. Okay? First of all, because I'll be in a hotel and I don't know if I'm going to have... You can't go now, Bird. I know. I'm going to update you guys on X, I promise, and on Discord. So make sure to come on Discord, because I will be giving you daily updates on Discord. Regardless of whether I come on YouTube, I will be still trading. I still will be in positions. I still have to manage my positions. I still have to look at the charts. I still have to analyze everything. So I will be doing that. Okay? Who's looking after the cat? A lady called Geraldine. She's getting paid handsomely to take care of the cat for a week. She's gonna stay at my place. Good question. I like that. I like that you care about yeah. She's Geraldine. In fact, she's gonna come today. After my second stream, she's gonna come today. And I'm gonna see her. She seems like a nice lady. You know, hopefully she's not gonna trash the place. She's not gonna trash the setup. Maybe she's gonna do a live with you. Just live stream the entire trip. I mean, I don't know. You guys, yeah, wake up, everyone. We have to hit the like button right now. 45 people watching. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna be in Banff. Do you guys know where Banff is? We need to focus on the charts, honestly. So, but this is just a quick reminder that next week I'm gonna be away in Canada, Banff. I'm gonna give updates on Discord solely. So if you're not on Discord, you guys, you're missing out. Get on Discord, right? Because that's where I'm gonna be giving the updates. And I'm going to give you the directions of the market according to our strategies, of course. So yeah, I really want for price to roll over right now, because let's say with the day open, which you guys are, you know exactly when it happens. I would have, there isn't a clear setup, maybe on a lower time frame, but this was a long over here up to this point, up to like 12K. After 12K, it's very possible for price to roll over. So anything extension is going to be too much, in my opinion. It's possible to happen, but it's going to be a similar extension to what we saw before we dropped down, right? When I was saying to you, last week that this entire move was an extension, and I have my levels 17K, 18K, 19K that I wanted to be short from. This is what I meant. I'm saying the same thing right now, right? Anything that trades above 112, 113K right now is an extension. And because we need to trade below. We need to trade below 11K. So that's for Bitcoin. We're waiting for price to roll over. I'm long, I'm short, so I'm good, right? I'm hedged. I'm in profit in both positions. I'm short from 117K. I'm long from 108. So I'm chilling. I'm in a good profit for both positions. I'm fine, right? Thank you. This is going to be a long-awaited holiday. Actually, I've been grinding my A off for months for you guys, which is insane. Let's have a look at ETH. All right, ETH, not too bad. All right, not too bad. Why is it not too bad? Well, because it's holding. It's holding. This is exactly what we said about ETH. We want to see that. ETH, hold, please. Look at the retest that we got at 4,116. Look at the retest. Perfect tap. Perfect tap into our retest area. And then continuation. Well, let's hope. Because in my opinion, Bitcoin needs to roll over a little bit more. But this is bullish. Ethereum is bullish already. So ETH BTC is probably going to get strong right now, because to me, ETH is fine. Like I'm fine to play up over here. This is a perfect freaking retest. It's a freaking retest. Sorry, I did say it. I was planning not to say it, but I did say it. Damn. Yeah, so the point is, yeah, ETH looks fine. And if ETH rolls over, we should find support in 3,900 region. But I don't think it will roll over anymore. I don't think so. I think it's gonna hold. But if Bitcoin roll over more, won't ETH be unable to hold this level? Yeah, that's the thing, right? It probably won't, but it could. If it does really well, if it starts to outperform, it might hold. We'll see. But yeah. Overall, ETH is fine. Like, there is absolutely no stress about ETH, because ETH is bullish. ETH is gonna get to 5K, even if we drop down to 3,900. You guys need to be patient, right? And I think this is going to be the opportunity right now. Before that, before next year, February, we might be Ethereum 8K, It could roll over. Yeah, you guys are absolutely right, but it's not going to roll over anywhere below this level, anywhere below 3,500. There is no way in hell. Because if that happens, then we're looking for a bigger rollover. Then nothing stopping price to 2,300 if that happens. We don't want to see that. Okay, maybe not 2,300, but first one's going to be 2,900. Like, we have levels, but we definitely don't want to see that, you know. And that area is going to hold. Technically it should, so I believe it will. Yeah, only a bit, absolutely acceptable. Like, even if we come down, retest the 4K, even if we drop down, let's say 3,935, you know, previous level of resistance over here. Let's mark it. Can we mark it? Hold on. Right, look at this wall over here. So we can essentially retest that level because it's important level. You can see how it has been tested quite a few times, right? Quite a few times. So it is indeed an important level. But right now it's holding as support, which is what we want to see, right? You have the bears taking control 1 time, 2 times, and now they're losing control. The bears are losing control right now. I know it looks bad. In comparison to the TradFi, in comparison to the overall market, it looks terrible, terrifying. How many people do we have? We have 47 people, and I'm gonna control the likes right now to see what we do. 35 likes. We need 12 more likes, you guys. Come on, 12 more likes. 12 more likes. If Bitcoin dominance increases heavily during October, will that make altcoins bleed heavily against Bitcoin? Thank you, Aaron. Let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance. That's a good shout, actually. It's a good shout. Go back on the daily. So yeah, this was the resistance that we were looking for, that move. So that move already played out. That's fine. Let's keep that for now over here. We had this level that we've also broken. We are tapping into some sort of rejection though area, which is down here, which is this level. Is it gonna come in green? We want it in red. Yeah, so this is the level right now that we're in. Rejected once, rejected twice. Internal liquidity within that, which is here. These 2 highs. And then you wick that area. It's nice for a rejection right now. It's possible to roll over, if you ask me, to be fair. It's very possible that we roll over. Especially that we disregarded this block over here. Completely disregarded. It might hold as support right now. And then price is in between levels. In between a sell level and in between a buy level right now. So indecision area really at the moment for Bitcoin dominance. So what do? Well, we need to look at the overall picture. So the overall picture for Bitcoin dominance is that we do have that low. So 54.4 is a level that we need to chase on Bitcoin dominance down here. Now the question is, are we going to get there before a pullback or no? And right now price is ranging, to be fair. Price is ranging. I don't particularly like the way price is looking right now, but it looks like it might reject. It looks like it might reject. It really matters how we close this week. And I'd prefer if we close the week below 58.4. If we close the week before 58.4, for almost 0.5, that might be a little bit of a problem. That might be a little bit of a problem, because then we might actually look to extend to 60% at least. I haven't been this terrified since the .com bubble. Be careful, hedge your bet, friends. Hello, for aware. Hello, everyone. You guys, I can't see. Okay, 46 people. We need at least 46 likes, by the way. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see you. It is a bit terrifying. I do understand a lot of the alts that I bought are in the red as well. So I do feel your pain, you guys, but I think we have a few more months that we need to concentrate. We need to put our heads together and just make the most of it, right? September is bad. Like we knew it, right? So September is a moment for me for reaccumulation as best as I can. Let's look at Solana. Solana is fine. Double tested 214 level, still holding. So yeah, I guess we just need to move a little bit more. But I'm in my bets. I'm waiting, right? I'm waiting. Before we sweep that level, I'm gonna be very sussed out. So the best thing I can do is set my bots, to be fair. My trading bots for right now, which I've already done for XRP. So, for example. I mean, if everything could be like BNB, happy days, but nothing is like BNB. So this is a baby pullback, honestly. Yes, it is. It is, but people don't have the nerves for it anymore. Tibissimo, nobody has the nerves for it. Tibissimo, you can get bots. So basically, I made a video, but it's on Discord. So this is the one I'm using. Pionix is in the description box, and you'll get like a gazillion of you'll get $50 just by registering immediately. Yeah, but I've made a video on Discord, so come on Discord. Again, in the description box you will find the video for the bots. I explain how to use the bots, what leverage I prefer on the bots, etc. So that's the one, Tibissimo. This is the link, and the video is on Discord, and we have a group for that. These are the indicators. What am I doing? Yeah, so BNB powerhouse, you know, spirits like completely taking over. This chart is insane. It reminds me of TradFi. BNB's been doing absolutely incredible, and nothing compares to it. That's it. See the block, the reaction from our block over here. Insane. What can I tell you? Sick asset. So the thing is, let me see which chart I'm looking at here. CFX for Argentine. Hold on, weekly. I mean, honestly, not great. Could potentially come up, but yeah, it's just not my favorite chart at all. Not my favorite chart. If I look at it though, it has more downside, to be fair. Within this imbalance, it can go as low as it wants. It can go back to 1.2 if it wants to, 0.12, even 1, without any damage to the structure. So just use the link, Dina. Can I get access to Discord? Dina, send you my UID on a DM. Yeah, no problem. I can do that. Not right now though, because I'm streaming, but once I finish the stream, I'll give you the access. No problem at all. What did I want to show you? Let's have a look at ETH BTC first before we do anything. So ETH BTC, it's fine. It might survive, you guys. Honestly, let's hope for it. The reality of the situation is, though, I would have ideally liked for these lows to be taken. Although we're looking at ETH BTC, so technically there is not much, you know, you don't want to be looking at the technicals so much for ETH BTC. But I would have liked for these lows to be taken at least, but they're not. But doesn't matter because the buy zone is reacting very, very beautifully. So it is possible. But again, for further confirmation, 0.03832, this level needs to become support, and it's not currently. Thank you. Dina, was my wife account what? I'm confused. Is Doge in a bullish structure? Sorry, mate. These guys are like spamming the chat, and I can't see like the normal people asking normal questions. No problem. Hold on. Doge is good. Doge is fine. I like Doge. I like Doge a lot. Everyone knows that I do. So the plan for Doge was we needed to come to 2.83, retest 0.21, which happened. Happy days. And then we had to break. Unfortunately, the 0.5 is proving to be a massive sell wall at the moment, which usually is very bearish. If it wasn't like a high time frame structure, this would be bearish. So let's say I'm looking at this on the 15-minute chart, right? Let's say this is the 15-minute, and I see this. I would be expecting for price to roll over like very badly, actually, sub 0.08. But because the structure is bullish on a higher time frame, what I'm expecting then instead is for our buy zones to hold, which are essentially down here. This is the buy zone, starts at 0.22083, right? And then a daily support at 0.21076. So if that rollover happens, it's possible, but it's possible that it also has found its bottom. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because on a lower time frame, here we've made a higher high. Do you see the higher high? This is a higher high. If that's a higher high, then you look at this block over here. This is your breaker block. So when price returns to that area, let's mark it. It's going to be in red, but I'm going to delete it immediately. This is your buy zone, essentially. Right? So the red, because you have a higher high, price comes back, retests the order block on a weekly time frame. It could be it. Do you know what I mean? It could be it for alts. It could be it. Let's have a look at the calendar. Hold on. Is the 23rd today? Let's go back to BTC and review our plan. All right, let's go on a daily. Now, our October starts when? On the 30th of October. So that's the Monday, 13th of October. Right. So anything before 13th of October is essentially counting as September price action for me, for the way I trade. Gabby, can you please do TA for ADA? I will, Aaron, for sure. UFO gaming is migrating. Can you explain UFO gaming? Debbie, I have no idea about these stuff. I don't know. UFO gaming sounds like alien gaming. I know as much as probably you know more than me, to be fair. So let's focus. 13th of October is that's when October starts. All right. I don't know if you're on Discord, but I sent on Discord an article talking about some Jewish holidays, by the way. That somehow made a lot of sense because it did work out. So let's have a look if it's going to continue, because there is indeed a holiday around the 13th of October. that's matching with the beginning of my month. So I want to see if this is where we're going to get the actual reversal. A lot of people will start accumulating from 1st of October already, which I completely understand. Might be us as well. I don't know, depending on price action. For now, Bitcoin for me needs to make another leg down. Ethereum doesn't need to do that. Ethereum doesn't need to do that, right? Ethereum needs to hold $4,000, whatever the hell happens. It's not necessary, right? Like it can roll over further 3,900 if it wants to. I don't care. It still is going to be very bullish as long as it doesn't close below 3,500. And for the lows that I'm expecting for Bitcoin, I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't think. Some people, you know, who's that? Mr. Vane on Discord. He's calling 90k Bitcoin. I don't think that's going to happen, mate. No way. No way on my watch. No way on my... That's hilarious. No, I have no idea. What I know is that technically it would not make any sense to happen. And unfortunately, I like to think that I'm a bit of better trader than Mr. Vane. So... wonder if we will get another leg down in alts. I wonder too. Let's go ahead and start with ADA because we promised to review ADA. Now, ADA. See, ADA is saying, yes, I will get another leg down, by the way. Here's the liquidity. 0. Let's drag it. 0.7811. 0.7811. Okay, liquidity for ADA on a daily time frame. This is a signal over here for us. You know, coming from a sell zone on ADA, we were prepared for that sell zone. The sell zone was developed way back in time. So this sell zone has been marked for quite a while. Sold from it once, kept support. You see the support? These lines over here, I didn't draw them. These are the lines with my indicators. Okay, I'm gonna remove them right now. Here. Some I draw them again on the top. Does that make sense? Manovich, hey, when is your course going to be launched? Waiting for it half a year. Yes, mate, that's on me. I'm sorry. I actually have to do a lot of work for you guys. And I also am just a woman, just a girl. Remember that. My testosterone is not pumping through my vein like it is for you. So it's kind of it's different, you know, it's different. So I need some days to rebalance. Some days I feel good, some days I don't feel good. Does that make sense? No, ETH5 for sure, Argentina. I was planning to look at it. Don't worry at all. Don't worry. Thanks for reminding me. No stress at all, sweetheart. So yeah, adding the indicators. If you don't know how to get the indicators, get them in the description box. In regards to the course, let me just tell you, yeah, it's a lot of changes that I have to do, a lot more streams that you know, I thought I was ever gonna do, combined with, you know, a lot of work. It's a bit hard to find time to sit down and concentrate to do it. So I've been doing it. It's almost done. But first of all, I need the markets to be good. I know you're not pushing, but I also feel bad, you know, because a lot of people are just waiting. But yeah, it's gonna come, and hopefully by October, when the market's doing great, I'm gonna give it to you guys. I know, Gentine, tell me about it. Like, guys don't get it. Guys don't understand that women have it so hard. It's like, I can't deal with it, mate. Sometimes I just want to like switch off. Sometimes I want to cry before I start the stream. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. And then I start the stream and I'm like, I love it. It's so great. We're having such a great time. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts. I'm nuts. Anyway, let's look at ETH5, which I hate. I hate ETH5. I'll tell you why I hate ETH5. because I got a massive airdrop. I had a massive airdrop on this, and someone hacked my my wallet and took all of my ETHFi. I probably had one of the biggest airdrops. Anyway, kind of sucked though. Was not cool. Yeah. So anyway, double liquidity on ETHFi. I don't like to see that. It could potentially hold. I don't know. Has a lot of support. It's holding right now from the current liquidity as support, which is a bit sus. I wouldn't really trust that, but it's possible. $3.1 seems like a good target. A bit too bearish to want more, to be fair. No, that's fine. What was the wallet? It was I actually forgot. Wait. Was it Trust Wallet? I don't remember. I wanted to move it to a different wallet, mate. I wanted to move it to I had it in MetaMask, and I wanted to move it to a different wallet. And yeah, but it was a different wallet that caused the issue. I don't remember. And the reason I don't remember is because I just decided never to look at that wallet again, but I don't remember which one was it. Anyway, but then I was like on Discord, I was going crazy. I was very damn, yeah, there was a lot of stories of some wallets getting compromised. Yeah. And it's gonna happen probably. So you know, terrible stuff. But it's fine. I wrote it off. You know, UFO gaming TF, please. So do you want me to type UFO as like the ticker? Is that what it is? UFO gaming. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's look at it. Oh my lord. Okay. Hey. Who asked for that? Debbie. Yeah, I mean, Alex Becker, I don't know. I mean, this looks horrible. How low can it possibly go? I don't know. I don't know. It has some sort of yeah, I don't know. Wow. What do you mean by Alex Becker? SHIT. I can't say these words on YouTube. I take your invitation, Gabby. Who is the best trader? Mr. Vane, I was waiting for that. I knew he would be triggered. I love it. Okay, Mr. Vane, I take your invitation. Who is the best trader? BTC 90 to 95k, Ethereum 3.3, 3.7k. Let's go. I knew it. It's migrating. Where is it migrating to? Oh god. Where are we migrating? To 0? Guys, let's not make fun. Debbie is probably like down bad right now on this. Market cap 2 mil. I'm afraid it's a scam coin, mate, says Maro. You know what? I might go with Maro. Whoever shilled this, I don't know. Maybe you want to stay away. Maybe, you know, maybe if someone talks about a coin, maybe it's not a good idea. You know, you should ask yourself a question: why? You're not down, your friend is. I'm really sorry about your friend, you know, but maybe you should give him a little bit of a, you know, friendly talk. Maybe you should ask your friend, hey, by the way, where did you hear about this coin? Maybe you should not go there anymore. I don't know. it's nuts. I'm so sorry, guys. Honestly, like it's terrible. I don't know what to tell you. Say, okay. Reacting from a buy zone, leaving internal liquidity behind. This is internal liquidity. This is internal liquidity. So yeah, I do want to see it come down once again. I don't know if it's gonna manifest though. Potentially. Where is Mr. Vane? What is this, Mr. Vane? He knows these kind of things. I don't know these kind of things. It looks like a... Looks like a bird. I don't know what this is. Probably some sort of flag, but it's getting squeezed. It's getting squeezed. It's probably going to ascending triangle. Okay. So yeah, it's probably going to explode, but yeah, my technicals are saying that there is liquidity left behind. Price is trading below 0.236, which means you don't have to be stressing out at all. Because technically you would be expecting for the asset to do a little bit better. So at least 0.62. You have daily resistance at 0.68. Possible. You know, you had a sell zone, you took liquidity over here. This liquidity, you took it and you made a lower low, essentially. So, but long-term, higher time frame, you're still holding the line. You're holding the line. The soldiers are holding the line. And on a weekly time frame, I must say, it's not looking that bad. Like on a weekly time frame, you are potentially exposed to another situation where you can wick this, but that is going to be a fast wick in my opinion, right? So because the weeklies is just too strong of a support over here. So essentially like a snap down to take the 4-hour liquidity down here, which we saw there is a liquidity, or was it on the daily, and then snap back up and close above 0.2752. Very possible. So this is a nice bot situation, say, right? I should open a bot on say, right? Open a bot on say, like set the ranges low, nice and low, just in case Mr. Vane is right. So set the ranges nice and low. Start buying, you know, put a limit on the bot, for example. Start buying from, let's say, 0.2752. That's what I'll do. Retest of the support at the very least. I know there is liquidity below, but happy days. Let price go. Let price go down there because I want to be tagged in as many long positions as possible. You know? Buy, and then sell. That'd be great, right? That'll be good. So, Hemi looks to be breeding out. What's Hemi? Can you give me a ticker? Oh, that's so weird, Jantine. What have you raised? What have you... By the way, I really like the Dutch yogurts. To be fair, they're good. At least he's not doing it with Fla. Ugh. Sol update. Okay, let's look at Sol real quick. Okay. First, let's control the likes real quick. Gotta restart the video.
Make music in a closet if I
okay, we have 50 likes. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. And for anyone that just joined, you guys make sure to check the description box and join Discord, because next week I'm gonna be in Canada, so I am not going to be live, but I'm going to be doing the updates on Discord and Twitter. So make sure, here are my social media accounts. Follow Twitter, follow Instagram, follow whatever, follow the social media accounts. Hemi is connected to BNB. I like that. Anything connected to BNB, I like. I mean, perfect. What can I tell you? Like, it's just it's looking great. Absolutely amazing. Retest of the very first fair value gap you create, essentially this one over here. We need to go back to our, what was our color? Was it this one? Was it this one? Was it this one? Just leave it like this. Retest of the fair value gap very nicely, 0.5% of the fair value gap, which is this line in between, or what some smart money traders refer to consequent encouragement. Whatever, BS. So yeah, consequent encouragement, 50% of the fair value gap. Nice, very nice. Retest, continuation, secondary retest over here. Now coming to take the highs. Let's see. It looks good. Aster also BNB coin. Yeah, Aster was looking very good. AVAX. No, I didn't. I don't remember looking at AVAX. We can look at AVAX. 3.8 on the day. Not bad. Grinding, you know, AVAX should do us good, you know. Should do us good. Oh yeah, so perfect tap into the buy that we were discussing. Yes, who asked for AVAX? This was the buy. Look at this perfect tap into the buy zone. And tell me you didn't catch that, because I'll be pissed. Whatever. I'm not supposed to be watching. You're supposed to be watching. So anyway, yeah, the idea was for price to retest this support. This support from the 12th of May. Created. Price broke through it. We needed a retest and we needed to be in a long AVAX right now. Adrian. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Are you in or not? If you're not my problem. I did catch it. Just wanted everyone to view my success. Hooray! This is what I like to see. I was like, Adrian, why are you crying for AVAX? He's like, because I wanted to show that your trade was amazing. Let's go. I like that. All right, cool. Well, Adrian, happy days. The entry is so sniper that nobody understands in this industry how to get that entry. Okay. And if you want to get the same entry, you guys, I'm not trying to advertise. I am literally telling you as if you were my best friend. If you want to get the same entries, just get the stupid indicators. They're only 18 bucks. You have to pay because the best people in the industry made them, not because you have to pay to me. I get a portion of that money because I created the indicators. They're my strategy. All right. So, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, perfect entry. Congratulations, Adrian. Like, I'm very happy you called that. This is beautiful because that has a lot of potential. Yeah. I would keep that, you know, running. Like, the thing is, 0.786 always de-risking zone. And then you have, of course, the liquidity at 65, which is confirming that AVAX is going to go to 65. But you want to be secured. Where are your mods, Gabby? They took a day off? I don't have mods. I don't have anyone working with me. That's why I'm so overworked, you know, because it's a lot to do. It looks easy, I know, but it's not that easy. Just like everything in life. Well done, good catch, mate. I'm very happy. AVAX was great. What else? Let's have a look at CRV. Yeah, it's still selling from the sell zone. So, which we discussed together, right? Which we discussed together live. So if you're not short, I don't know. I mean, 0.72 is not holding for CRV. So CRV, then we're starting to look at 0.60, 0.6078 to be more precise. This needs to be retested. Where are you long in now, Gabby? I think I'm long XRP. XRP for sure. Ethereum. I am not long AVAX because I am a hypocrite. I'd rather blame you. No. I also didn't catch it. That's fine. I don't care. It's probably going to retest the entry, so I'll look into it now. I'm long Bitcoin. I'm long Ethereum. I'm short Bitcoin. Yeah. The thing is, like, I prefer to be in not too many assets at the same time, because of my capital and the way I trade. But yeah, I would love to be in BNB. Can you let me know your thoughts on mix? Sure. I mean, 12-hour liquidity, $10. Body closes below, hammer candles, up, down, like what? No thoughts on it, really. Could roll over more, could not, I don't know. Mix is a new one. Yeah, I can see, but it hasn't proven to me that this is not rational, you know. This is not market making, you know, price action that I can assess with confidence and say, oh, this is gonna work. Like, I don't know. From what I see, it's just an explosive move up, ranging price action, clearing the low of the range over here. Could be bullish if you're bullish on the coin, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. The only thing I see is this liquidity down here that was developed. So this would have been a good, you know, short to catch this. But again, I don't even know if I would be trading that. Probably not. Ticker, mate. What's the ticker? Order? Actual order? I mean, within 1 week? Are you kidding me? 170% in 1 week manipulated. What is that? I mean, if we were here, I would probably be telling you, all right, these are the levels, right? These are the levels. Retrace back to obviously the support over here and chase this high. But that's it. Like, I would not be prepared for $3 or 3.5. There's no way in hell. So I don't know why this is unfolding in front of our eyes right now, to be fair. You know what I want to look at? Can we look at let's look at see. What is that? Hold on. What was the ticker for that coin? This is the one I think I wanted to look at. It's the same, whatever, but at least it's charted. I think it's called Zcash, if I'm not wrong. So let's review over here. Okay, 0.236, perfect hold. I like that. 0.5 should hold now. So around $45 should be the line in the sand, I feel. Or like 43, 42. That's on a weekly. To get $66 is not bad. More than that, I don't know. It's just looking too bad. No way. Maybe like if we're lucky, like maybe 78, but I don't. Yeah. Well, your indicator looks exactly like in your picture, buy zone, sell zone, block. That's how I mark it. It's not gonna look like that. It's gonna look like a block, just like red and green block. But the reason for that is because it needs to come on a different time frame. So for example, I'll give you an example why it can't be as simple as buy and you know, the way you wanted it to be. Let's look ENA, for example. So if you open the indicators, right, you have to choose the time frame. You have to choose the time frame that you're looking at the indicators. So whether it's a daily time frame or a weekly, you know, and once you start navigating through the time frames, the same blocks are going to stay. So for example, I've made mine for the daily time frame. So if I move on the 4-hourly, the daily blocks are still going to show on the 4-hourly, which is exactly what I want. And if I want to see the 4-hourly blocks on the weekly chart, I can still do that. But for that reason, I make the settings that I want to, and I mark the order blocks the way I want to. So yeah, does that make sense? Oh my god, you guys, this is probably the longest stream ever. I don't know. Make sure to like the video and please send a comment after. When I finish the stream, please send a comment because it's very important for us. And again, I'm gonna mention, you guys, by the way, thank you so much for being here. Look, I'm getting tired already, but it's been fun today. Next week, I'm going to be in Canada, Banff. I'm gone, right? Which means that I'm going to be updating you on Discord and on Twitter. Make sure to go in the description box and follow my Twitter if you want, and then make sure to come on Discord. This is mandatory for anyone that's following the streams. It's going to help you guys. You need a community. You need a real community, okay? And that's where we have it. So make sure you are there because that's where I'm going to update everyone. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you the day after. So no stress. We still have time together. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.